What's up, everybody? Oh man, I can't, dude. YouTube changed their streaming thing again. I wasn't even gonna be late tonight. Actually, I was gonna be like 2 minutes late, but freaking YouTube, man, killing me. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Ooh, you know what? I already know what I'm doing for the tweet tonight because of yesterday. Oh my god. Good lord. This is gonna be the tweet. Body pillow. Oh boy. Alright, let's retweet this sucker right here. Dearest at Marvel Champions, say hello to my first ever channel merch. Oh no! Live. Okay. Retweet. All right. What a striking image that is. Body pillow. Okay. All right. Anyway, Taylor Bost sending over $1. Super quick, Taylor. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it as always. Slap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. All right, let's get started nice and quick, huh? Already got the dude. Look at this, dude. I might be late tonight, but I already got the tweet out. Taylor Bost has already been slapped. We're less than 2 minutes into this thing. Okay. Let's fire it up. Everything else is pretty much, well, hold on. Do I need to do an energy dump? I think I do. All right, energy dump and then hit the arena. Hashtag big slippery jugs. What? Thank you for the raid. whoever is this Lakers bodyguard? Lakers freaking bodyguard, man. The crazy raid message. All right, let's do side quests for the energy dump. So here's something weird. After the stream last night, I used Medusa to get through the quest. Soloed everything, perfectly fine. Did not get credit towards the challenge. So I don't know what the deal is about this challenge. I got credit when I used just Hyperion, but I did not get credit when I used just Medusa, even though they're both below 10k prestige and both above 10k rating. Very strange, but anyway. Are these always the same nodes? They are. Okay. All right. Well, this is going to be real easy. Let's get this challenge done. Let's do it, man. 4 fights real quick. Did you just pull the 5-star Cap Marvel? Hope you're having a good night. Nice, man. Congrats. And yeah, dude, I'd say today is a pretty good day. Pretty good day indeed. Demiak is getting 10% of the sales, right? Demiak says, actually, I'm getting 12%. The terms of the agreement were renegotiated. Dude, I guess you already signed the contract, so there's no real worry about me telling you this. You agreed to 12%. You gave up 10%. And you agreed to 12% of sales, but only in Alaska and Hawaii. Everywhere else, like, you're not getting squat, dude. So you better hope there's a lot of Alaskans that are cold and looking to snuggle up. Whoops. Oh, no, never mind. This is fine. You're good. Why wouldn't Medusa work? Weird. Very weird indeed. I don't know. Is Void a good first 5-star? I awakened him. It's an excellent first 5-star. I have a guide all about Void. Very detailed. Recommend checking it out. One of my favorite champs in the entire game. Hawaii is closest to Japan, so I feel like sales there will be fine. Fair enough. Gee, should I rank up my 4-star Warlock or 4-star Guillotine 2099 or 4-star Stark Spidey? Select only one. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean select only one? Doesn't work that way. 4-star Warlock, Guillotine 2099 or Stark Spidey. I mean, I'll give you two options. Warlock or Warlock. There you go. There's your options. I pick Warlock. His anti-healing will likely help you more than any other champion as a 4-star at least. Out of those at least. People were reporting that sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. It's very strange. We'll see if it works this time. This is so much faster than the champions that I had to fight yesterday with that Korg. Ugh. Alaskan bullworm. Dude, you gotta love a little bit of SpongeBob. I have only a 5-star symbiote Spider-Man. Is he good at progressing? Unfortunately, not so much, man. Symbiote Spidey. I have a lot of Furies. Let's just fire this L3. This is gonna hit pretty hard. I'm thinking this is like a 60k L3. How much damage does that deal? 49. Oh, come on. Give me a break. All right, Corey sent it over, Buck. Corey, thank you, dude. Saying, Brian, how the hell are you? You're right. I do hope that body pillow is being scented. Oh my gosh. Enough about that sexy beast. Let's talk about how Venom the Duck started a taco truck business and is the exclusive seller of Mango Tango. He's making miracles, I tell you. Are you serious, dude? He got the recipe? I knew he was bidding for it, but I didn't think he was gonna get it. Is there anything this duck can't do? Oh my goodness, dude. Shout out to Venom the Duck. I'm gonna have to go hit up his taco truck. I mean, I already was going to. Alright, I gotta get to an L2. I don't know why I used that L1 there. Really dumb on my part. But I'll get to an L2. Pop it. Don't want to stun. Oh, I got the stun. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to do any damage, though. So I need her to throw that special. There we go. Now I need to get to another L2. Power gain. Gotta be cautious of that. Very special. Oh no! Not another night of this. Come on, man. One more try, guys. It was quick today. It was really quick. So I had requested dinner with the boss. Not only did I talk myself into doing more work. Oh no. I skipped out on the check. Who's the loser in this situation? Lakers bodyguard sent it over, Buck. Saying Twitterverse. Okay. One sec. Let me hop back into this quest. I can't believe I just got annihilated like that, dude. I don't have anything here from you. Unless... Did it update? No. Lakers bodyguard. I got nothing, dude. You sure you sent it over? Or if it was much earlier today, like more than 10 hours ago, let me know that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I see. Wasn't originally tagged. What is this? Beaver, my jug is bigger than yours. Mine is a bit slippery, though. Get it now? Anyways, I heard you love jokes and puns. Who told you this? You shall receive many of them because happy Mother Juggy birthday. I mean, that is a big jug. I can't deny it. Your jugs. They're quite nice. And large. Alright, let's get back to this quest. Yeah, your ass kicked by a Frost. You're calling me a loser? I didn't call you a loser. I didn't call anybody a loser. What the F? Hey, buddy, I have Tau. Is that 2 5-stars, which are ready for rank 3? Which one should I upgrade? Carnage, Rogue, or Mephisto? Well, now I'm confused because I thought Tau was supposed to be 2, but apparently it's not 2. Okay, anyway, Carnage, Rogue, or Mephisto? Oh, boy. Go to rank 3, huh? Do you have any 4-stars? You might benefit more from ranking up a 4-star compared to those 5-stars, to be honest with you. If that Rogue's Awakened, not the worst champ to rank up. I'd probably pick Rogue out of that list. If not, then probably Mephisto. But honestly, a 4-star champion would probably do more for you. Do not underestimate the 4-star champs. There's a good chance that you just have a better 4-star champion that you can rank up for the time being until you happen to get some better 5-stars. Ryan, did you see my tweet earlier? I hit 1 million rating. I did see that, man. Congrats. Where's my free 6-star crystal? Oh boy, dude. Were you promised that? Ugh. Awkward. Demiok. Bad news. Good news and bad news, you know, it's both. The good news is Lakers Bodyguard has slippery jugs. The bad news is there is no free 6-star crystal. So, tough break. You know I was getting hit by that. Heal up to full real quick with the willpower. There we go. Cool. PG, who's your favorite champ of the year? Probably Sorcerer Supreme. I like Mojo quite a bit too. But yeah, I think it's Sorcerer Supreme. PG, what are your thoughts on Airwalker? I pulled him from a featured. Don't have the highest of thoughts about Airwalker, man. I didn't really play him too much myself, but from what I hear, everyone says that he kind of stinks. So, yeah. Ilya Logan, am I saying that right? Sent over 149 rubles. Thank you very much. Saying Colossus unduped 6-star rank 3, worth it? I have Omega. I would probably keep him at rank 2 unless you needed it for Thronebreaker. If you needed it for Thronebreaker, I feel like Colossus is good enough that, yeah, could probably make that sacrifice. But otherwise, Unawakened, I'd probably leave him at rank 2. And rank up someone else. Save that tier 5 class catalyst for someone else. He's, you know, he could still put in work on Awakened. It's just, well, he could also put in that work as a rank 2 as well, so. All right, let me focus up. Thank you very much for the 149 rubles, so. Okay, getting close. Might as well get some Furies. Please. Use it, thank you. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, let's push her to L2. Screw it. Whoa, that was close. All right, come on. I gotta get this one shot. Come on, where's all my furies? Oh, big damage, please. End it here. Okay, there we go. All right, give me my credit. Come on. I need one more after this still. I think, please. Back out of here. Should pop up after I back out. There it is. All right. Gotta do one more tomorrow, and then I'll be done with that. Cool. All right. Guy Gardner sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, if you were in charge of masteries and there was a suicide version of Incinerate and Shock, what would be the downside? Basically, it would just be the same, I think. So if there was an Incinerate and Shock version, I would probably just mirror exactly what it is for Double Edge and Liquid Courage, where you would the shock would probably last the duration like the poison does, and the Incinerate would be like a quick burn. Here's what I would do though, like if you could have, if there were other suicide masteries, you wouldn't be able to get all of them. You would have to pick and choose. Only two would apply. You know, pick your two, but those are the only two you can get. Also, shock I feel like doesn't do enough in itself in this game. I think it should do more. There's no like additional thing with shock. Well, I guess against robots it technically, all right, never mind. It has a little bit of an extra effect against robots that it abilities that apply shocks, they usually apply double kind of thing. So I don't know if I would apply that here. Maybe I would. I don't know. Maybe that's too much to say like robots would have 2 shocks on them. Yeah, I think it's too much. I think it would just be 1 shock and then the Incinerate start. But yeah, I'm not sure. So okay, if that was the actual suicides, but if there was a like, honestly, I wouldn't want to have other suicides for those. I would want to give them other masteries, change it up, do something different. So they wouldn't be part of the suicides. They would just be, I don't know where they would be, honestly. They'd be somewhere in these trees. Maybe rearrange some things. For example, Unfazed. Dude, this is a proficiency mastery all day. I don't know why this is even in the offensive tree. So I would remove that. I would probably remove Despair as well. Again, proficiency. And then I might start with Assassin. So put Assassin in place of Despair. And then branch out these other 2. Like deep wounds would still be there, right? But then there'd be 2 more branches from basically where Despair is, and one would be for shock, and one would be for Incinerate. And then from there, it would probably take a bunch of testing to figure out what's not OP. It'd be cool if you could do different things with them, like you can with deep wounds, where it doesn't just increase the damage, it increases the duration, which of course increases the overall damage. The only thing is there's some powerful abilities that it might be too powerful if you did that, like Nebula. Her shocks, if you increase the duration of them, even by, you know, the 2.5 seconds that you increase the bleed by with deep wounds, like that might be too OP, you know what I mean? So I would do something like that rather than have a negative effect to them. But if it was going to be a suicide thing, yeah, it would just be like a copy and paste of the suicides pretty much. But right, Guy, thank you very much. Josh sent it over to saying, well, let me hop in the arena before I read this. Right, it's so good to be here. I hope you feel the same way. Of course, dude. I also hope you're aware that you can vote early. Don't forget to do democracy. Oh, and cheers. Well, Josh, thank you very much, dude. We do try to keep politics out of here. That one isn't really a political thing, so I'll allow it. You know, I mean, you know, it's borderline. That in itself, just saying to vote, is not a not a bad thing by any means. But I feel like here's what happens: we start talking about that, bringing up the fact that voting even exists, and then the next thing you know, people are like, yeah, and don't forget to vote for my guy. No, don't forget to vote for my guy. Your guy is stupid. You know, all that stuff. So, but cheers, dude. Cheers, man. Usually hates reading. What? Did I misread something? Or I just scrolled down because I was scrolled up reading those other messages. What's up, Dicer? What if there were masteries that increased damage of something, say shock, but made you take double damage from something else, like bleed? Potentially. I feel like it probably couldn't be bleed. It just gets, I don't know, like maybe that would work out, but it gets really hard to balance stuff like that. This is why I don't like the idea of adding more masteries on a global scale. Or, you know, I mean, they could still add a few, but I just mean like it works out so much better on an individual champion basis. So you could have like, all right, who sucks with shocks? Red Skull. All right, Red Skull is not a very powerful offensive champion, right? If you gave him an individual mastery that only affected him, and you saw it when you went into Red Skull's profile, right? So it's not in the normal mastery trees. Otherwise, things will get crazy. We have over, you know, we have like 200 champions in this game. But when you click on the profile, right, and you pull up their individual mastery tree, and then you have an option of like, okay, do you want to increase Red Skull's shock damage? Which of course you would until you saw option B, which would be something other cool, like some other cool effect that you'd have to decide between. Increase shock damage or extra just, I don't know, power gain based on your armor ups. I don't know, it was something, right? And you know, you got to make that choice. I think it's much more interesting to put stuff like that there, because here's the problem with we already kind of already touched upon it. If you have champions that deal increased shock damage, but also take more damage from bleed, certain champions like Nebula will have no downside to that. The rest of your champions will, so it does balance itself out kind of across your champs, but it still could create these situations where something is just too strong. And then what you do is you just switch to that mastery when you're playing Nebula, and then you switch off of that mastery when you're playing your other champs. Kind of like what we do now with suicide masteries. It would just bring like more of that, which to be honest is really just not that fun to me. All right, Curry sent it over a buck saying hush Pixie Belle. Dude, how can you, what? How dare you say that to Pixie Belle? Welcome back, Pixie Belle. Hold on. Here's about extra suicides. Those would be good for Ghost. Yeah, of course. Don't forget to vote for Panda Man Pete as well. Wow. Vote for Pete. All right. Thank you for the buck, dude. Don't mean to cause any rifts. I'll refrain from discussing it. No, I mean, it's all good, dude. No worries. I know it's with good intentions. I'm just saying there's a potential that I like to avoid. You would think Thanos would be the best in the game, but boy, do I have a story for you. Hey, Thanos, when he was first added to the game, honestly, man, he was pretty strong. He might not have ever been as strong as like OG Scarlet Witch or something. Actually, well, I don't know which came out first, Sig abilities or Act 3. But champions like Scarlet Witch and Thor and stuff like that, and Star-Lord, they didn't become OP until the Sig abilities got added. So Thor, depending on if he got added first, he might have been, at that point in time, the strongest champ in the game. But, you know, time moves on and champions get stronger. Hold on. The way it's not just constant unavoidable damage, but if you want your incinerate to deal more, you happen to get hit with a shock, it'll do more. So whatever debuff. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, it could potentially work out. It just gets dicey when it's on a when it affects all champions, kind of thing. I really do want them to put in more customization like that, though, man. I think it's good for the game. Especially if you have like a cool way to unlock those abilities, maybe. Usually, have you tried MROC yet? I tried it for about 10 minutes today. Think that's the only 10 minutes I'll be spending on that game. Dang, dude, didn't enjoy it, huh? No, I haven't tried it yet, man. It's not out in the United States. It is out in Canada, but I hate when games do this. When they have it like regionally like this. So I don't know how many countries it's live in, but it's not in my app store. So I'll download and try it at some point, but not yet. Mo the Awesome sending over a buck. Thank you, Mo. So read my first post, PG, please and thank you. First post, how long ago? Hold on. Okay, here we go. PG, I need your help. Got a mutant 6-star gem and just pulled Colossus, but I have a Sunspot and was going to put him in, put it in him once I got 6. What should I do? I care about prestige, but I did a labyrinth path with Colossus and had so much fun. Oh, jeez. So sorry about that, guys. Probably sounded gross, just holding back a burp in all of your ears. Okay. I don't know if I could really answer this for you, man. It sounds like you already know what the differences are between the champions, and you just need to make a decision. You already know that Sunspot has killer prestige. You already know that Colossus is a beast because you used him in Labyrinth. So, yeah, it's kind of just making that choice of what's more important to you, having a really powerful, awesome Colossus. That, in my opinion, is the more useful overall champion compared to Sunspot. Or do you favor the prestige and make a little bit of a sacrifice to your power in doing so? The one thing I'll say is, that might influence your decision a little bit here is that Colossus, he is such a strong champion that even like the 565 version is gonna hold up for a while. So anytime you need to use Colossus, I'm sure that 5-star will do just fine until you can get yourself some other rank of materials. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another Awakening gem, though. Because those things, they're still going to be rare for a long time to come, I imagine. But yeah, man. Good luck with your decision. It's a tough one. Guys, Seton or BG or Legacy, who do you vote? Legacy. Oh, it's not out in the US? I was wondering why I was able to pick the name Brian Grant. Okay, makes sense now. Yep, there you go. G, in your opinion, who should I rank for Awakened Ghost or Unawakened Red Mags? Both great champs. As long as you like playing Ghost, though, I'd probably recommend Ghost. I don't know what quest you're doing or where you're at in the game, but with Ghost, it almost doesn't matter. She's that strong. However, if you do not like playing Ghost, if you are not comfortable with her unique playstyle, Magneto's a great champion as well. So either way is fine. Is someone calling Guillotine going to tell me what she is good for? Calling Guillotine? I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. I must have missed an earlier comment. What if MCOC did a crossover with DC and made those DC characters horrible? Just to really say like Marvel's better. They would never do that. First off, there's not going to be a crossover. I could almost guarantee that. Not in this game, at least. I'm sure at some, maybe at some point they would do it just because they could both cash in. You know what I mean? But let's say they did add DC characters to this game. Dude, I mean, as I'm sure the Kabam people also happen to like Batman, you know what I mean? And the other DC characters too, so I'm sure they would make them just as cool. What do you think the Cyber Monday deals will have? No clue. Usually my top 3 champs are 4-star Quake Max, 5-star Magic rank 3 Awakened, 5-star Venom rank 3 Awakened. Well, the 5-star Corvus Glaive is he worth investing my resources to rank 3 I'm Unawakened. If you run Suicides, yes. If you don't run Suicides, you've already got some pretty powerful Cosmics, so you know you could start slowly getting them ranked up and try them out with some spare resources kind of thing when you get them, but you don't necessarily need to rush it. But he is good, yeah, like he will still help you whether you're running Suicides or not. It's just if you are running Suicides, then Corvus is like next level. All right, Nadia Rybarski sending over buck. Thank you very much. With no previous message, just send it over buck just because. Oh wait, here we go. After saying, "Hey BG, check Twitter." Okay, let me check it out. What do we got here? Don't mind the mess, but Little Willow loves Brian. Dude, your cat's watching? That's cool. Cat is just fixated. I don't know if he loves me or wants to eat my face. That's awesome. So I had we had a cat at one point. We've actually had 2 cats. One that unfortunately passed away years ago, and another that we just couldn't take to this apartment. So a friend took that cat, and just a different home basically. But anyway, the first cat that you guys never saw, not Spooky, not the one that has the emoji. That cat, for some reason, like, was terrified of dragons in the games that I was playing. Like, I was playing World of Warcraft, and you know, you like fly on a dragon mount, and the cat would just stare at the computer, while like you know, sitting on the ground, sitting on the floor or whatever, and then after like 20 seconds would just run away as fast as possible. And it was only then I realized the cat just peed where it was sitting. So the cat literally peed itself and then ran away, terrified of the dragon that she saw on the computer. Eventually the cat got over it and would like sit in my lap as I was playing, but yeah. It's your boy Chicken Tendy, digging holes, eating ham, and taking souls. I think this is what my cringe high school self used to say when I was the god mod. Was it eating ham? I think I remember digging. All right, so yeah, digging holes and taking souls. That definitely sounds familiar. Dude, that's an awesome saying. What do you mean cringe? That's sweet. Pretty badass, dude. I like to dig holes and take souls. And you get out of Sector 4 in incursions. Do you mean like to unlock Sector 5 and 6 and stuff like that? There's requirements just to have a certain number of champions. Certain number of like 5-star or 6-star champs or whatever it is. You can see it somewhere in the menus there. I don't remember exactly where. PG, who should I rank 5 for Act 6 Exploration and Variant 5? Ghost Rider, Voodoo, Sim Supreme, Sorcerer Supreme, all unawakened. Unfortunately, I don't have Doom. Okay, rank 5 for Act 6 Exploration and Variant 5. All unawakened too, huh? Probably Sorcerer Supreme, I would say. Voodoo is really good for Variant, but unawakened, and then also I'd say the other champions are probably better for Act 6. So probably your best bet is Sorcerer Supreme, I would think. Really good for the champion boss, general questing. I don't know how effective Sorcerer Supreme is in Variant 5, but I imagine would be somewhat helpful, at least. Is Phoenix good, Brian? Unfortunately, no. Phoenix is garbage in this game. From what I understand, an extremely powerful character in the comics, and just kind of garbage in this game. It's like that sometimes. You know, when they first introduced Phoenix, the people who've been playing long enough will remember this probably. The Phoenix Quest. They actually had 2 different Phoenixes. They had the regular Phoenix that we have in game today, and then they also had Dark Phoenix, which was like the same model but just, you know, like slightly different color palette, little like tinted dark, obviously, right? I don't remember what abilities were different, if any. I want to say there was some subtle differences, but nothing too major. But I wonder, like when, I mean, at some point, I feel like they would have to have Dark Phoenix as a playable character. Here's what I'm thinking. Maybe they'll rework Phoenix at some point, and then have Dark Phoenix as like a trophy version of regular Phoenix. With maybe, once again, just like some subtle, very subtle differences to like the rework. I hope it happens at some point. There's nothing, Kabam never commented that they were going to be reworking Phoenix. So sorry to get anyone's hopes up if they were, any Phoenix fans out there, whatever, but one day, man. Hopefully. All right, anyway, Josh sent over another 2 saying, what? Yachinda, or something like that. Now something less controversial. Jokes. Oh, no. 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 All right, hold on. What language is this? Let me look this up. It means it's a brewing company, actually. Welsh. It is a Welsh toast, meaning good health. Takes on a new meaning for cider drinkers. Oh, do these guys make cider? I like cider. Yeah, I kind of forgot cider existed. I'm being honest, man. I used to. I'm not really too big of a drinker, but I used to like. There's a couple different hard ciders that I liked. The only one I remember off the top of my head was is Angry Orchards, which I probably haven't had for like, I don't know, a good 2-3 years, something like that. The other one, I think it was just more of a local brew out here or something, but I really don't remember the name of it. But dude, now I'm in the mood for some cider, hard cider. Anyway, Josh, thank you very much for the 2, dude. GG, how's war going? What's up, Carl? War is all done. I had 3 mini bosses this war, and I actually didn't die, believe it or not. I wish I was doing the fights live, because my reaction probably would have been ridiculous. So I had pretty easy fights on my way to, actually there was, dude, I fought a Stark Spidey that was a little nerve-wracking. It was on Rage, and I was using Venom, and I was like, oh, this will be a joke, because if he gains the Furies, I'll just eat them with my special 1. And I did that, but one of the times I didn't eat any of the Furies, and that kind of messed me up. And Stark Spidey, I learned today mid-fight that he is a hashtag defensive champion. I was thinking like, wait, how is this a bug? Stark Spidey, dude. He's all about the damage. How is this guy defensive? But he's defensive. So, you know, it was almost a situation where, you know, like he had his Rage, and I, what's it called? He was unblockable, and I needed to block a hit. Otherwise, I couldn't deal damage to him. So I just had to keep hitting into his block till I got him to a special 1, and then, you know, use my L1 to eat the Furies so that I can block him again. And yeah, I actually didn't take any damage in the fight, so it's fine, but it was a little nerve-wracking. Anyway, the rest of the fights leading up to the maze was fine. And then the first mini boss that I fought was Sasquatch. And dude, I'm flaming on with Torch, so I'm like, this is gonna be an easy fight. I don't care about this. Go in there, I get him pretty low, and then he's not throwing his special, and I'm backed up against the wall, and I'm like, oh god, man, what do I do? And I can't even hit him, because at this point he's got an indestructible charge on himself too. Anyway, he eventually makes it to an L3, and I'm still at like near full health. I'm at like, I don't know, 90, about 90-ish% health, I guess. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. This guy's down to like 5% health. I'm at 90%, and I'm gonna die to this special 3. I was so pissed, dude. But I survived it, so that was good. Survived it, and then the next 2 fights were pretty easy, uneventful. I did not record it, so unfortunately, be no video for that. I am gonna upload another war video soon, though, involving Sasquatch, in fact. So, yeah. All right, Jamel Valentine sent an over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, recently got a Cosmic Awakening gem. Should I use it on Corvus or Hyperion? Okay, dude. Great champions. This one should really be determined by your preferred mastery setup. If you like to run suicides, Corvus, without question. If you do not like to run suicides, Hyperion. Both of the champions can be played regardless of mastery setup. So, you know, you could still play both. But you're just gonna you're probably gonna naturally gravitate towards one champion or the other depending on your masteries. You know, like Corvus, he's pretty good even without suicides, but his damage isn't so over the top that you're gonna, you know, just forget about all your other champions. But if you are running suicides, yeah, that's what will happen. You'll forget about all your other champions. He's that crazy. So yeah, that's my recommendation. At least, you know, feel free to, of course, play with the champions and just get a feel for them yourself, see which one you're more naturally gravitating towards. They can both be played unawakened, which is nice. So again, you're not locked out of playing the other champ. It's just you want the most benefit out of your gem, right? So whoever you're going to be playing more, really, is who you want to awaken. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for the 5. All right, guys, sending over another buck as well. Thank you, dude. Sam VG, if you could create a new mode, what would it be? I'd create one where every dex would increase attack by X. Oh, node, dude. I read that as mode at first. Okay. Okay, if you can create a new node, what would it be? I would create one where every dex would increase attack by X%, but every parry / block would decrease attack by Y%. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Not a bad idea. Do lots of dexes and beef up your attack. I like it. I could see that being a good ad. I really love I really love the breakthrough node, and I want to add more nodes like breakthrough, except with other damage types. So that might be a real simple answer, but that's off the top of my head. Like, yeah, I really love that node, and that's exactly what I would do. I don't know exactly how I would implement it, but it would be something along the lines of, yeah, every time you inflict a shock, that shock damage will go up, but it starts out with like a reduced damage amount, you know, just the same way that breakthrough, you're starting at your starting hits, they're not really hitting for anything, but by the end of the fight, like, dude, you're hitting like a truck. It's one of my favorite nodes to play with. Might be second only to Coward. And yeah, I would love to see that for some other damage types, because it's just fun seeing big numbers like that, you know? Like, essentially, you're gonna end the fight in roughly the same number of hits, whether that node existed or not. But it does two things. One, it applies a little bit of pressure to you to not mess up, because, again, those early hits, you're not going to be doing much damage. So you need to survive long enough for your damage to ramp up. So there's a little bit of added pressure to that. But then it's also it's just offloading that damage, so you're like saving all your damage until the tail end of the fight, and now you get to see some really ridiculous numbers. I think it also benefits the champions that maybe they don't have as high of damage output, but maybe they have a consistent way to apply that damage. So think about like Deadpool, X-Force. Sorry, X-Pool, Dead Force. That's what I meant to say. Think about champs like that, who they have a bleed on every single hit. And it's a crappy bleed. But hey, man, you do a 5-hit... Oh, God. Really, dude? Alright. So you do a 5-hit combo, and, you know, suddenly it starts to ramp up. He probably still wouldn't be the best choice for it, but I think it'd be cool. Yeah, especially with incinerates and shocks and all that good stuff. Archangel, dude, his damage output would go even higher, getting all those bleeds going and stuff. I don't know how that node would interact with Neurotoxin. actually. But still, man, I think stuff like that would be fun. All right, MCUC Invalid sending over buck saying Twitterverse. Okay. Why can't I stop the grind? Feels like the old D2 days, just grinding and grinding. By the way, I only have 7 6-star champs. Ooh, what do you got here? Knocking out all these arenas. Uncollected's done. Nice, dude. Keep it going, man. Yeah, the old Diablo 2 days, man. One more Mephisto run. Just one more Meph run, dude. Ooh, new member. A god hitting that member button. Thank you, dude. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana along with all these sweet custom emojis that you now have access to. Thank you very much, dude. Macan86. Am I saying that right? Sending over 10 BAMs. Thank you, dude. Saying I got my first 6-star yesterday, and it was Gambit. Love the character from the old Nintendo 64 games, but hope the buff is good. In any case, here's some beans budget. Thanks, man. P.S. Love the merch showing your lush hair. The merch. Is that what you're saying from Twitter? Yeah, man. I know. I finally let the bald cap down. That's what it looks like underneath for everyone that's been curious. So. All right, but dude, thank you very much for the 10 BAMs. The bean fund. I like it. Thank you, dude. Speed Up D also sending over bucks. Saying I love you. Speed Up D. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it as always. I see someone. Where'd that comment go? Here you go. Command made Archangel a Beyond, while Nightcrawler and Beast are trash on offense. You know, those champs are slightly underrated, both of them, I would say. But you're right; they're not as good as they could be. So it would be cool to make more nodes that just target these older champs. But then again, if you make a node that targets these champs and allows them to become better, does that mean you can't buff them? Perhaps. So maybe I wouldn't do that. What's up, Tom? Ryan, did you know each time you light your lighter becomes lighter until your lighter gets so light it won't light? Where am I? What? There's too many lights there, dude. It's gotta... What? Boo. I don't remember what I just read. Something about lights. But I know I should boo it. So boo. Gotta head to bed, BG. Have a good rest of your night. Alright, man. Thank you once again for hitting that member button, that join button. This guy's not throwing a special 3, and I don't mind. Woo! Magoo is pretty hot in that schoolgirl uniform. Thank you. What are you saying? I'm usually not? Huh? What? Imagine coward, but instead of doing damage, each block counts as 1 hit for breakthrough. Yeah, dude. They should add that. BG, I'm your biggest fan. To show it, I wanted to have a haircut like you, but you need to remove your bald cap. Okay. You say that you're my biggest fan, and you ask me to remove my bald cap? Obviously, you don't know me at all. A true fan would say, hey, I'm not even going to use the offer code banana15 to save 15%. I'm going to pay full price, get a bald cap myself out of your store and wear it, and that's it. Yo, BG, who's better to rank up, Red Mags, Apocalypse, or Professor X, all unawakened? I don't know. I don't know enough about Apocalypse or Professor X. I know Apocalypse is actually really strong. Of course, I mean, Red Magneto, of course, after the rework is really strong. That's the one I have experience with. I would have put Professor X in last place between all three of those, except Legacy mentioned. I think he said that he likes Professor X over Apocalypse. So, dude, I don't know, man. All three of the champs seem to be pretty good. I just don't have enough time spent with Apocalypse and Professor X, though. I know you're still in there, Brian. Don't give up hope. We've been working on a cure to reverse the effects of what the pod people have done to you. The pod people? What? What are you talking about, dude? What? I bought my first Cav Crystal and opened a 6-star Nexus, and out of it, I opened a 6-star Doom. Bama's blessing me out here. Dang, dude. They're either blessing you or they're giving you the strongest bait ever. Like, all right, we're just gonna give him one. We're gonna give him the best crystal ever, and after that, he's gonna be hooked and he's gonna be coming back for more. And then you'll never be able to stop popping Cav crystals. Wahahaha. But for now, at least, congrats on your awesome luck, dude. Pretty sick. So today, Brian, I did some science. I combined a laxative with alphabet soup. I have called it Letter Rip. Wow. I don't think I can boo this. I'm just genuinely interested in the results. Do you have video, or how are you documenting this? Speaking of coupon codes, I was ordering some things from a certain website that sells Second Amendment stuffs. At checkout, it asked if I had a promo code. I just randomly tried save 25 and get 25% off. Nice, dude. It's pretty lucky. Good stuff. If you win with max out 2 stars, I'll donate $500. Uh-huh. Sure you will. I'll be waiting at the door after I do a round with maxed out 2 stars. Of which I don't think I could even use in this arena. Since this arena is exclusively 3 and 4 stars. Is Loki useful for 5.4.6 Ultron boss? It can be. I've never used that strategy myself, but other people certainly have. There's some videos out there that you can search for. All right, here we go. This is the $500. These are maxed out 2 stars. This is a $500 arena round here, guys. If I win this, person's gonna give me $500. Let's see. UG, your full name has got Harrison? Huh? I don't know what that means. Like my middle name? Is it Harrison? No. Uh-oh. This guy evaded me for a second there. Not Spidey. This is for $500, dude. A true test. The truest of tests. First thought was, damn, should have tried save 50 or save 100. Yeah. It's Bartholomew. Yeah, that's my middle name. Ryan Bartholomew Grant. UG, any tips on exploration of variant 4 or completion of variant 2 or 3? Just general tips. Not really, other than the obvious stuff of for variant 2 you want to use XL champions, and for and for variant 3 you want to use tech champs, and variant 4 you know you want to use the lower star champs, or you know they have the restrictions for each of the chapters, so kind of guides you along. If you have a question about a particular matchup, I might be able to help you, but generalized advice, not really. Feels bad when you've been playing for 3 years and have 6 good 5 stars, then your brother starts during Summoner Appreciation and has a 5-star awakened Star-Lord and Hype awakened. Dang, dude. Your brother's crushing it. I mean, I understand the way you feel, but sometimes it's good just to be happy for other people's luck, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it doesn't take away from your luck. So, just, you know, punch him in the arm and say, congrats, butthead. And then move on. BJ, are you grinding for Cosmic Ghost Rider to use him in Abyss? I am not. Alright, there we go. The $500 round is done. I'll be expecting the check in the mail. I'll be waiting as soon as the stream is over, looking for it. Now, is Cosmic Ghost Rider good in the Abyss even? I saw... I think, actually, I don't know if I saw it. I think I saw a video where Lags was saying that he was going to post a video in the Abyss, I think, at like the end of one of his vids. But I don't think I ever watched it. So, maybe I'm wrong. But first impression of Cosmic Ghost Rider, I don't think he's going to be an Abyss, a great Abyss champ. Normally champions that have like this ramp up and then payoff period of dealing damage, normally they're best suited for quests that the opponents, they only have so much health that you need to ramp up once, and then you just kind of blow them up with your newfound damage. But when you have to like ramp them up, do the damage, ramp again, do the damage, ramp, you know, and keep that cycle going, normally they're not the best for super long fights like in the Abyss. Like I said, I could be wrong. I got to check more into it, but that's just the vibe I got from it, and that's why I wasn't really considering it. When is your free crystal ready? Oh god, it might be ready right now. I think it's only the 4-hour crystal though, because I claimed the daily around midnight last night, but go grab this. Guy Gardner sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, what champ, in your opinion, crosses that line of meh, not worth it? Mine is Doc Ock. Taskmaster is the biggest one. There's a few, but Taskmaster is the biggest champion that is just not worth it, in my opinion. He's not the worst champ ever when you know, when you jump through a million hoops. But even after jumping through all those hoops, there are champions that are just like, I could just do a regular 5-hit combo and that deals more damage, you know? Like it's silly. So yeah, he's just not worth it to me. Free crystal. Come on, I clicked it. There we go. All right. Chris Tackett sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, how good is Unstoppable Colossus? Well, you know how his name says Unstoppable Colossus? They shouldn't have said that. He's He's very stoppable. He's not very good. He got a new synergy that allows him to stack up his furies and stuff, but yeah, he's just not very good. Maybe it'd be good for like can't stop, won't stop, but the fact that you need a synergy just to let him be useful for that, no, Unstoppable Colossus just doesn't have it, man. Not very strong. When they buffed Colossus, a lot of people were thinking maybe they would buff Unstoppable Colossus too. And, well, they didn't. So, yeah, he's not too useful. Maybe at some point they'll go back and give him a proper buff. But, that day sure as hell ain't today. Chris, thank you for the buck, dude. Speaking of the merch, I finally know the main thing Laura sees in you, other than the bald cap, obviously. That was one sexy BG boy on that body pillow. Yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't even have all my... wasn't even trying to look good. It's just kind of comes natural. Somebody just pointed a camera at me and I was like, hey, take my picture. And that's what you guys saw on the pillow. BG, are you from USA? I am. I used to live on the East Coast in New Jersey. And now I live on the West Coast in the Seattle area. BG, what'd I miss? Also got a hit chick with me. Pretty cool. Was that supposed to be hot chick? Or is that hit chick? What's a hit chick? It's not a hot chick. Anyway, what's up, dude? Synergy for Unstoppable Colossus with Red Guardian should have been a synergy for regular Juggernaut too. He needs some synergy love. Still let down that Professor X didn't get one for him. They are brothers after all. Wait! Professor X and Juggernaut are brothers? Have people said that before in here? I don't remember. I mean, it could just be my poor memory working here, but Juggernaut and Professor X related. In this show, Juggernaut is Professor X half brother, okay, rather than stepbrother. And his powers are results of a dormant mutant ability. But is awakened by the gem of Sidorak. And Juggernaut is re-imprisoned. The X-Men hope the Brotherhood will come to their side eventually. Okay. So Colossus and Juggernaut are stepbrothers? I don't know, man. All this stuff is just too hard to keep up with. Okay. Duh, dingus. Hey, I don't know this stuff. A little hot chick, stupid autocorrect. All right, I figured. I figured, but I didn't know, man. BG claims to know stuff about Marvel and didn't even know that Professor X and Jugs are brothers. Pshaw. Well, okay, listen. I did know. I just wanted to give the reaction that most people in here probably had when they heard that, because obviously I know everything there is to know about Marvel. Like, go ahead, ask me all right, somebody ask me a question. I'll prove it. I'll prove that I was just messing around. Go ahead. First one I see. Any question about Marvel, I will answer it, but only the first one, because I don't need to. Game crash. I don't want to flex too hard on you guys here. Okay, we got one here from Hunter. This is the first one I'm seeing. Saying, okay, what is Drax's real name? Rupert. Rupert McDraxula. Rupert McDraxula. All right, I'll answer one more because that was an easy one. Come on, that was like a total gimme. Who's the next one after Hunter? What's the Living Tribunal's superpower? Being ugly. The Living Tribunal, they are like they judge the people in the universe, and if they're bad people, they flush them down the cosmic toilet. All right, one more. Hold on. So that was for B34Z. After that, why does Thanos always lose? Well, he doesn't always lose. Actually, sometimes Thanos wins, but only when playing checkers. He's not very good at chess. Like, he doesn't even know the horse piece, the real name of it, or the fact that it, moves in that L shape. So, who's the most powerful mutant? Omega Red. Wait, in this game or just in general? Phoenix. What Earth is Marvel on at the moment? 616. Who actually kills Thanos in comics? Squirrel Girl. Members of the Guardians of the Galaxy: Rocket, Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Groot. The end. All right, hold on. I just realized there was a super chat that I totally ignored while going through my immense Marvel knowledge. All right, Guy Gardner sent it over another buck saying, BG, what happened to the word you had to guess the meaning of that inevitably turned out to be about birds? I missed that. Oh my God, it was always about birds. And then every time I guessed birds, it somehow wasn't about birds. Those stupid questions. Those came from Star. And only Star. And I refuse to answer any other definition questions unless it came from Star, because that was her thing. So she still does it on occasion, but she also I think she was in school before when she was doing that, and now she has a job that she actually has to go to sleep at night and wake up for. So she usually pops in or something, just says hi and then bye and goes to sleep. So that was fun, even though it was very embarrassing because there's so many words that I just had no idea what they meant. All right, Bushido Brown sending over £1 saying, BG, I bought the body pillow merch and I want a refund. Already, dude? The Badonkadonk clearly isn't as big as the real deal. Well, hey, man, they can't ship that thing, man. Or this thing, you know what I mean? Can't even fit it in the box. You should have read the fine print. No refunds. Unfortunate. You gotta keep it, though. Thank you, dude. Gabriel sending over €1 saying, question from Carnage Lover himself. How is the place called where McFabio is having the most fun? What's it called? Like, dude, it's a secret. If I told you where he was, then you'd be able to find him. I can tell you this much. It's an island. Not going to tell you the name of the island, but in addition to having tons of like fresh bananas that are growing there, and pineapples, and coconuts, and beans. I think those all share the same climate, right? There's also a bunch of trampolines, a bunch of water slides, and water slides that go into the trampolines. and then trampolines that go back into water slides. It's pretty incredible. I've been there once. I can't wait to return. He's having the time of his life, dude. Did someone say trampoline? Coop. Talking here about, of course, the best invention known to man. Yes, the trampoline. Yeah, dude, I can't tell you the name of the island. He just wants his piece, you know what I mean? And it definitely wouldn't be anything as obvious as Trampoline Waterslide Island. So don't look for that name. Whatever you do. God, now I really want to go to this island. All right, Eli sending over a $1.50 with some popcorn. Eli, thank you, dude. Saying you guys make me laugh. Well, thanks, man. Shout out to all the jokesters in here, I guess. Even Tom. Karate Island? Oh, dude. I love Karate Island, too. It's just a game. Sending over to saying, make an OnlyFans BG. Dude, I have one. Where do you think that body pillow came from? You could look me up under the name McFabio there, though. No. I definitely don't have an OnlyFans. I bet you somebody's gonna go looking now, though, just to make sure. Oh, man. Alright, but yeah, dude, thank you very much for the 2. MCOC and Val sending over bucks and BG. Did you hear that first mutant villain will be Omega Red in the MCU? He's going to be introduced in Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show. No. Wait, it can't be the... I guess that is the first, right? Because I was going to say that can't be the first because, like, Deadpool had mutant villains, right? But that's not the MCU, right? Like, that's its own separate thing. God, it's all so confusing still. But interesting, man. Omega Red, sweet. Like, so I knew of Omega Red before I started playing this game. I don't know. I still don't know all the details about him, but I would say, like, of the characters in this game, like, he'd be in my top, I don't know, top 15 or 20, like, most familiar with kind of characters. Like, I've known about him for the longest time. Basically, like, him and Sabretooth are, like, the 2 villains, 2 mutant villains that I'm aware of. Sabretooth, I very distinctly remember seeing some covers of the Wolverine comic that I collected but never actually read. He was on a bunch of those. Omega Red, I can't remember if he was or not, but he might have been. God, I'm getting wrecked by this Iceman. Please don't kill me, buddy. Let me live. Okay, didn't do as much damage as I was thinking it would. Pop that L2. Thank you. God, the new AI where they actually throw specials. It's so nice. Oh, man. I hope we never go back to a world where in the arena they just don't throw their specials ever. Torture. How many points do you think will be needed in featured Cosmic Ghost Rider Arena BG? It's really hard to say, man. There's now 300 spots, but there's also now 6-star arena boosts. And Cosmic Ghost Rider, he's definitely packing some hype. That's for sure. So, I don't know, man. It could potentially be a 100 million cutoff. The first number that comes to mind is like 85. Because we didn't really see too big of a drop in the last arena, the Red Hulk arena, with them doubling the amount of spots available for those who get the champ. But the thing is, it wasn't that high of a score. Is there really going to be 300 people that all decide within the same round to put up like 100 million points? Hard to say. So I'm probably going to put 85. Oh my god, parries. I'm probably going to put up 85 on my my cutoff graphic here. But if you are actually grinding for the champ, please just go as high as you can, because like I said, he's got some real hype behind him. Usually, can Venom ignore Mixmaster on Spider-Gwen? I don't know. But that actually came up in Legacy and I's incursion run. We weren't sure, so we didn't test it out because, you know, we're in the middle of a tournament. It was a pretty bad time to test it. But I'm not sure. I want to say it would, yeah, but I don't know for certain. Have you seen the Wolverine versus Batman movie? It's called The Prestige. Nope, I've not. 100 mil for 5-star? No thanks. Yeah, I agree, Cody. But it could be, man. Who knows? Alright, should I rank 5 my Awakened Dusa or Guillotine 2099? Both great champs. They just have a little bit of different use in this game. So I can't really answer that for you. It depends on what you're looking for. Medusa is the queen of shutting down robots. Guillotine 2099 is best suited for, like, you know, longer fights when you have the opportunity to ramp up, or just when you need a robot champ with a double immunities, or when you can't crit, such as going up against a Mr. Sinister. So I don't know what you need, but they're both great rank ups. Could go either way. Yeah. All right, Guy Gardner sending over another 5. Guy, thank you very much. Saying, BG, when is the Hades Invasion live stream? How long will I have to wait patiently? I don't know. I did one quest on just on stream at nighttime. But that was all. I think I only did one path total in that place just to see what it was about so I could understand it. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking about it too much, to be honest. I'm gonna be doing a day stream. Wow, dude, I'm getting destroyed by this guy right now. All right, back up, buddy. I'm gonna be doing a day stream soon to do the Cavalier Monthly as well. But I'm not sure, man. Sunday is usually a pretty good day for that stuff. And again, that might be the day that lags and I do the incursions push for the next round of the tournament. So I don't know. I don't think tomorrow is going to be good, but maybe Wednesday I'll do some day stream stuff. Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know if it would be the Cavalier difficulty or if it would be the side quests. So I guess what I'm trying to get at is I don't really plan this stuff out too far in advance. I kind of just, whenever I feel like doing a quest, I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. I'll might as well fire up a stream too. Why not? So we'll see. But yeah, I'll probably do a couple of day streams this week. Yeah, dude, thank you again for the 5. Appreciate it. Okay, Magoo, tell me you knew that Sabretooth is Wolverine's brother. Of course. Does this look like the face that will lie to you? Of course I knew that. Um, I may have forgotten. That face kind of sus. Yeah, well. Yeah, I may have forgotten, but that sounds familiar. I mean, I was pretty sure there was some kind of connection there. Like I said, I called out the comics. I did forget that. Yeah. Dude, come on, this guy is so annoying to fight. Who puts Mr. Fantastic in the arena? Huh? Who? Alright, anyway. PG, if YouTubers of MCOC play Among Us again, will you join them? I'm not sure. They asked me to join them a couple times, but I don't know, man. There's only so much time in the day. I'm sure it'd be fun, but I don't know. We'll see. PG, my first 5 stars, Captain America Infinity War. Nice, dude. Congrats. Good stuff. PG, whom should I focus on ranking up first? Archangel, Magic, Gwenpool, or Sabretooth, all unduped? By the way, I love your live stream, especially your Abyss run, and looking forward to your next run. Well, thank you, Justin. As far as those champs, they're all unduped. Probably Gwenpool. Gwenpool, maybe Archangel. I think I would lean more towards Gwenpool personally, but I could see an argument being made for either of those. Quick breakdown on them. I would say Archangel, his awaken ability is very important. So as a result, you know, might not be the best one to rank up, but still dishes out a ton of damage, even unawakened. So, you know, could potentially still be worth it because of that. Magic can still shut down opponents' power and lock them out, even without being awakened, but her awakened ability is also pretty important, I would say. And just for general purpose content, I don't think she, you know, unawakened, I don't think she's going to do that well for you. So if you had a reason that you needed some power control champ, then she would be a good pick, but it doesn't seem like you have a reason for it, so I wouldn't recommend her. Gwenpool, her awaken ability is okay, but it's not the most important thing ever. And she's just kind of a standard champ that it's just a solid all-around champion to play. So yeah, not too bad. Even unawakened. I used an unawakened Gwenpool for a while. And then Sabretooth. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Sabretooth. He's got some issues. Takes a while to build him up, and then you only have that build up for a couple of fights, and then you got to do it all over again. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend him. Okay, Magoo, do you know who Cable's parents are? Cyclops and Wolverine. Just kidding. Cyclops and Phoenix, right? Yeah, I think it's Cyclops and Phoenix, right? Let me know. I can't remember for sure. I think that's it. I'm so proud of you, Magoo. Told you. I knew it. I was so confident in my answer. Of course. PG, what arena crystal is better for units? They're both exactly the same for units. I recommend going uncollected. It'll give you a chance to get a 5-star Punisher, and because you have a much higher chance to pull a 4-star Punisher there, you get if you sell the ISO that they give you, you technically get a little bit higher gold in the uncollected version on average, but unit wise they're the same. Come on. Why is it taking so long to hit that help? Thank you. Dude, man, I can't wait for Kabam to fix all the lag in the servers. It's gonna feel so nice to have a snappy game again, whatever that is. Let's hope it's the next update, but I don't want to hold my breath on that one. I was also Bloodstone, just got her as a 5-star. Solid champion. I don't have a ton of experience with her, so I can't really give you the full breakdown, but just seems like a pretty solid champion overall. I think she might not be as useful as some of like the real game changers of the contest. So you might not see a ton of people playing her as a result, but you know, got good damage and all that, so it's a solid champ, I'd say. Is your unit gain suffering without suicides? Yeah, dude, it is. I'm usually at 1500 a week unit gainer, but without suicides, I'm barely getting 800 a week. Did you drop suicides too? Yeah, it's suffering a bit, man. For sure. It's not that bad. I wouldn't say it's as drastic for me, but it's definitely down a bit. I mean, the biggest thing is just the enjoyment factor goes down. Like, I've done a test in the past, and through testing, it was only like 15% slower or something like that to not have suicides. I'd have to retest it again, you know, to get a more accurate number and all that. But the like even if that wasn't the most accurate test ever, let's put like an extra 10% on. Let's say running suicides makes it like 25% faster or something like that. Wait, maybe it was 25% to begin with. Now I can't remember. Dang, I don't know. Let's just say it's like 25% faster though with suicides. Like, I don't know, it's definitely a significant number, a significant amount, but like, you know, obviously that would be different than your like nearly half the amount of units that you're getting now without suicides, right? But the thing is, like, I just don't feel like playing the arena unless I'm running suicides. So not only is it a little bit slower if you were to spend the same amount of time, but you just don't have, like, me personally at least, I just don't have that same feeling of like, oh yeah, let me just go knock out some rounds in the arena real quick. I could do it without even thinking, whatever. Now I have to actually like focus a little bit more on the fights. You know, it kind of sucks. So yeah. Guy Garner sending over another buck. Thanks, dude. Saying, BG, serious question. What bald cap would you recommend for a male with a full head of hair? You know, this is going to be your first bald cap, I take it. I always recommend for first timers, like the most popular bald cap that we sell is from our fresh scented lineup. Where I mean, think about like a nice cologne that you'd wear. It's not as strong of a smell because, of course, you know, it's only on your head, whereas a cologne maybe you'd want a little bit more central to your body. So it's not as strong of a smell, but what we try to do is inject some like fruity, not always fruity too, but that's the most popular ones. We get like some fruity flavored scents up there, you know, like a nice orange or a peach, or we got like some pine scented ones as well. And of course we do have like, you know, those are like the day to day. And then we have we do have like the, you know, the ones that are for the nighttime, that are a little bit closer to the colognes, that will kind of, you know, line up with whatever cologne you are wearing for going out. But I say keep it simple, man. Get yourself like a nice pine scented one. We call it the Outdoorsman. And I think that'd be a great one for first time. It's not the colors and all that. It's what you'd expect. Just that skin tone. We're not going wild here. Not putting any different art things on you, you know. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. I recommend the Scratch and Sniff Starters Kit Bald Cap. Comes with lavender, vanilla, mint, and pumpkin spice. Ooh, yeah, good call on the pumpkin spice. Very seasonal. You can only get it this time of year. Mint is also a good one, yeah. A lot of people seem to like the mint. Psst, Brian, do you want to know the secret to stealing a really nice coat? You jack it. Tom, you want to know the secret to running a lap? You just do. There is no secret. Go take a lap, dude. Ugh. Boo. Yeah, no suicides at all. No suicides all season. It's just not enjoyable without suicides. I think it's more a mental thing. Yeah. Exactly, dude. That's exactly what I was trying to say. It really is a mental thing. More than anything, at least. It is a legit speed issue too, but it's that it's almost like, all right, imagine being in a car. For those of you that don't have suicides on, everybody's been in a car, right? And the speed limit is like, you know, 25 miles an hour, right? For like a residential street. Or, well, crap, I forgot this is like international. I don't know what that translates to in kilometers per hour, so I'm sorry for the international people. But you know, 25 miles per hour is the normal speed for driving in a residential area. So whatever that is in kilometers for you guys, right? It feels very slow when you're actually going 25 miles an hour. So maybe, you know, you get a little bit heavy on the pedal. You're doing like 30, 35, maybe even 40. And you're only going to get to your destination, you know, a minute faster or something like that. If you're not going far, if you're staying in that like same residential area, you're not getting there much faster, is the bottom line. Would it kill you to actually just do the speed limit? No. But it feels so slow. Just doing that little bit faster, it just feels so much better. And that's what suicides are for the arena. Don't think I could ever permanently switch back anymore. It's been like 3 years. Yeah, it's a little rough. The arena has been made a little bit better with them actually throwing specials. That does help things, but yeah, it still does hurt not running suicides. No suicides, lawnmower on the side of the freeway. With suicides, NASCAR. Yeah, I mean, maybe not that extreme, but a little bit. How the heck did you win the max out 2-star challenge? You're an effing god. Well, you said it, man. I didn't say it. Yes, I am. Now, I mean, it's just an arena. I hope you're trolling, because everybody hopefully would be able to win with 2 stars in the arena, in the 2-star arena. There's nothing stronger. Ryan, is bald cap stuff your job? Yeah. Yep. It's a startup that I mean, it was a startup at this point. You know, we've been in business for. We've been in business for. I mean, you know, we weren't the first people selling bald caps. I mean, that was like, you know, Venom the Duck, and then there was some other companies in the, you know, in the 60s and 70s and stuff like that. Anyway, those companies, they're mostly fizzling out. You don't really see too many commercials for bald caps, right? We're the most dominant brand on the market. We kind of just hit the ground running, took over the bald cap scene. And yeah, if you want to get your own, just check the description. If you want a seasonal one, just type in October 31st. Well, OCT 31, not actual ST on it. And yeah, you'll save 15%. And if you're not getting a seasonal one, then it's just banana 15. You'll also save 15%. But you can ask anybody in here. They're the best bald caps around. Should I rank up my 5-star Gwenpool to rank 4 or my 5-star Venom to rank 5? I'm sorry, to rank 4. I would say Venom is stronger than Gwenpool in just general use, at least. Both good champs, but Venom. PG, who will win 5-star Red Hulk versus 5-star Beast? Red Hulk is generally the better champ between the two. Magneto controlled the Galactus? I don't know what that means, but okay. BG, do you know how many of us would buy bald caps from you if you had merch? You know, I don't really want to know. That would actually be so great, though. What if when they brought back Comic-Con, there were just a bunch of people there wearing bald caps? That'd actually be great, man. It'd be fantastic. Listen, I don't normally like to spill the beans like this, but you guys, you know, a lot of you guys are here every night. We've formed a bond at this point, so I can let you in on a little secret. You guys familiar with Sticker Mule? We're thinking about teaming up with Sticker Mule. Still having it, you know, fully our brand and all that, but just using them as a distributor, and this way they can pack in some bonuses, you know, since it's all coming from the same place. We're still gonna have full control over the product and research and development and all that stuff, but yeah, we're thinking of teaming up with Sticker Mule. And they've got more than just stickers. They've got like coasters and you know, different labels and things like that. And you can get a whole bunch of special decals for your bald cap. So fingers crossed the deal goes through. Disclaimer: bald cap mold removal equipment sold separately. Dude, X-Nay on the mold day. I'm not actually wanting them. I'm just curious about BG's life. Well, dude, if you haven't, if you don't want them, that's just because you haven't seen them in person. The internet pictures, they don't do them justice. Like, yeah, I'm promoting them by wearing them every night, but when you see it in person, you'll want it. Guy Gardner sending over a buck saying, BG, nerf Ghost or buff Man-Thing? I'm not supposed to talk about nerfs around here anymore. Oh, man. First off, Man-Thing. I don't know about your Man-Thing, but my Man-Thing is about as buff as it can get. So I would say nerf Ghost. Without a doubt. Alright, listen. I don't want to get on a nerf rant or anything like that. So this is all I'm going to say. And I'll be done with it. We'll move on. The fastest way to buff a large number of champions in this game is to nerf whatever champion is breaking the game to begin with and causing everyone to flock to that champion. They don't need to be removed from the game. They don't need to be nerfed as hard as some champions have been nerfed in the past. But you literally buff every single other champion in the entire game just by maybe just giving a little, just tone it down a little bit for certain champs. So a nerf would be a buff as well. All right, I'm done. No more nerf talk. I swear. Bushido Brown sending over £1. Thank you, dude. Saying, I don't trust big corporations like BG's bald caps. Dude, big corporation. Come on, man. We're still the same company that cares. We're still the same, you know. I mean, yeah, we've had to hire some additional staff, but that's for quality control. Otherwise, the products are still great. All right, hold on. They bought out my uncle's family business, Latex Follicles, because they became a competition. Dude, I want to be mean here, but your uncle's business was floundering long before we came along, and I don't see him complaining that we gave him the out, and he got a nice check, so. You should be happy. Worked out for everybody. Brian, even though the dinner meeting stopped, emails continued and now signed up getting massages by basically everyone in the company. Oh. Is that a good thing? I think that sounds like a good thing, right? I can't tell. If they nerf Ghost, you will pull her. Probably. That's probably true. All right. Yeah, dude. All right, so hold on. Let me just take a little recap here of how many rounds I got in. So 6, 4. Oh wait, I did more rounds in this arena than I thought. Okay, so 6, 14, 15. Okay, 27. 27. I fooled around a bit in the side quest, and let's say I've been grinding for like maybe an hour and 20 minutes. You know, casually, of course. Yeah, that is slower. It should have only taken like an hour to get all that done at a casual pace. I gotta go into work on my days off for stimulation, but I hope it's a good thing. Oh. Yeah. Be careful with that. As head of research and development, I will have to assassinate any and all slander towards BG's Bald Cap Incorporated. Don't use words like that. Do we prefer if we can not use the ass innate word, you know? Which reminds me, for anyone out there with the hairy buns, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of the bald butt. Should I show it on stream? You guys interested? Maybe out there wanna see the bald cap? It's matching. So it comes in, you know, all the same varieties that you know and love for bald caps. We just have the bald bun version too. I always make sure the carpet matches the drapes. I don't know if that saying applies in this situation, but close enough. Show me now. Oh man. What the heck did I walk into? Ethan, when I figure it out, I'll let you know. But right now I don't. So BG is the only one who could actually pull a 4-star from a 5-star crystal. Ah, come on. My luck ain't that bad, guys. Yeah, they've gotten some good pulls. There's just certain champs that I can't get. I get paid for it? Okay. Well, that's good at least. BG, who will win 4-star Ebony versus 4-star Corvus? Well, you see, in that matchup, Ebony Maw. Unfortunately, Corvus can't really hit Ebony Maw all that well. Ryan's drapes are his eyebrows. The carpet is the beard. Get your head out of the gutter. Yeah. Actually, in this case, I was talking about the butt for the carpet. The bald butt matched in the bald cap. BG, I don't have a 5-star Mystic. Should I wait for a 5-star dual Mystic or stick to regular 5-star crystals? Is Mystic the only class type you're missing? Ugh. Yeah. Hold on. You could. Okay, so there's like two options that I was trying to decide between in my head to give you some advice on. Here's what I was gonna say. If you have like good champions from all the other class types, then yeah, definitely go for the dual class crystal. However, if you don't have good champions from those class types, you know, maybe you have a champion of all those classes, but you know, maybe you only have like a good mutant champion or something like that. And in that case, popping open the basics, continuing to pop open basics would be fine. But with the updated solo events, it might just be really good just to get a what's it called? Just to get a champion of every class type. So yeah, I would say, you know, sure, pop open a dual class crystal until you get a Mystic, and then you could probably just go back to basics after that. Will there be a comb over version of Bald Cap available? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Your butt is hairy AF. You've never seen my butt. Okay, maybe once, but... No. When you're releasing the Bald Cap with built-in heater, the chilly mornings are hurting my brain. Dude, we've been developing that one for at least the better part of a decade at this point. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how difficult it is. I mean, getting the heat in there, that's not the problem. It's maintaining that heat. Because your head is that's where most of the heat escapes. You know? So, you know, we're talking about eating up a lot of juice here, a lot of electricity to keep that sucker heated. And we're looking into alternatives that you don't need to use any electricity for. Like, you've seen those hot hands? I don't want to give away the secret sauce, but you know, we're in development. Let's just put it that way. Guy Garner sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying last question, BG. If you could stop only one, which would it be? The birthday wishes or the dad jokes / puns? The jokes. And I tried so hard to get them to stop. But you see this Tom guy in the chat? You're walking a tightrope to be banned, my guy. Wow. See, if there was just one person, Like, I could probably stop Tom. You know what I mean? He's strong, but if I had to, I could put a stop to Tom. The problem is I gave Tom too much time to recruit. And now I'm just kind of outnumbered. His forces, they grow by the day, man. It's like every day, dude. There's just... You boo one joke and two more pop up. The birthday wishes, at least I could just be like, hey, it's not my birthday. You know what I mean? But the jokes... There's just no getting rid of them. You can never stop me, Brian. Dream on. Listen, Tom. At the end of the night, I got a daily crystal to claim. I'm not looking to fight. But if I was looking to fight, you know, I'm not looking to fight. I'm not looking to fight. I started the birthday troll like his bodyguard. Continued the troll. It's true, guys. My own wife. BG, I have really bad science 5-star, and I have 2 science awakening gems, so should I go for dual class or basic crystal? Yeah, oh yeah, dual class. Yeah, if you've got a couple of science awakening gems and you don't have any good science champs, yeah, man, I'd say that's a good way to go. Get yourself a void or... Okay, actually, okay, so here's the thing. This is where it gets kind of dangerous, believe it or not. So... I still think you should go for science crystals, but I want you to be careful when you do. We don't always get the exact science champ that we want. So I just mentioned Void, but then I quickly wanted to catch myself and say that, like, you know, you might pop open 50 crystals and not see Void. So only pop open the dual class crystals until you get someone that's good and someone worth it, and then get out of there, man. Don't get too caught up on them, because you could be there forever. And it's okay to be there forever if you already have like a very established roster and you're just looking for, you know, a specific champ or two or something like that. But if you're still developing the rest of your roster and stuff like that, you know, don't stick with the same dual class crystals for too long. What's up, Lasarian? Hey, BG, my dad and I met up to eat today, and the waiter pointed at a QR code on the table and said, "That's our menu." Then left. Squinting out really close, my dad said, "This has got to be a joke." Dang, dude. What an awesome restaurant. Wait. Laura's saying, Lasarian, that's a true story. Went to dinner with the boss tonight. My boss was waiting for the menu. She asked, and the waitress said it's online. Holy crap. Restaurants are really doing this stuff? Wow. My God. I don't even know the last time I've been to a restaurant. Laura, when's the last time, No, never mind. Maybe not. Maybe, let me not ask that. People are gonna think that I never take you out anywhere. So I'll answer the question myself. We went out to eat, you know, all the time. Oh, that is true. Yeah. Before that, probably. Before that, I really don't remember the last time. Before that, probably. Oh, God. Two years, maybe? All right. Last Magoo for the bald cap Prototype. Okay. What do we got here, man? We're also working on a prototype Thermos bald cap, fully insulated and capable of storing up to 12 liters of piping hot soup. Perfect for the winter. There's many challenges. Hopefully people will appreciate. We're getting close on that one. I don't think we're going to make it for this winter, but we're shooting for next winter. I think we can get there. Just giving a little bit more time. We've got some bright minds working on these caps. Night, Hollywood. Good night, Dragon Dagger. BG, instead of buying crystals, I bought cocaine. Who's Ghost or Aegon? Well, not that I support that type of habit. It's your money. But you're right. Who needs Ghost and Aegon? Not me. I don't cry about it alone every night. Guy Gardner sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Same BG. Last question. How are you doing? You know, it's a tough question to answer. How is anyone doing, really? If we dig into the psyche, the inner psyche, and the workings of the human in the 21st century, that's the one we're in, right? No, I'm doing good, man. I don't know how to answer that. I am doing good, but I actually have to go because I need to go to the store tonight. You guys remember the other night when I was really tired? And I said I had to go to the store or something like that. I ended the stream and I just like sat back in my chair and fell asleep. And I never made it. So I gotta go. AJ, I hope you spent at least an hour looking at Krillin tattoos today. Tom, are you really getting the Vegeta tattoo, man? Ryan ate all my food. No? Okay, maybe a little. All right, yeah, let me go. Let me get out of here, guys. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Shout out to Guy Gardner for being tonight's biggest D. Yeah, tomorrow, normal time. No day stream, but probably day stream. I don't know. Wednesday maybe. Thursday probably. I don't know. I'd like to do 2 at some point during this week. And I don't know how the weekend's looking since Lags and I are going to be doing an incursion. Well, I mean, the incursions, that would be a day stream too. But what I'm saying is I want to do like some solo questing day stream type stuff. But I'll figure that out later. All right. In any case, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.